Okay, welcome. This is the start of the movie for Johnny Narro. We know Johnny Narro now for years, and we are going to his retirement ceremony, right?
Yes. Right.
And are you excited?
Yes, very excited. Very excited.
Yes. Okay, me too. So I never was on one of those ceremonies, so we will see what happened. And Johnny, this is for you, a video from me to your retirement.
Johnny Narro is the sexiest man alive. You can take my word for it.
It's going to be in the defect. Park on the east lot. There's parking over there. Just walk across the street and you'll get right in there. So.
Hey, what's your name?
What's up, buddy?
Alles gut?
Alles gut.
Super. Johnny, this is Teresa. What is your relationship to Johnny? What is the best memory?
Oh, there's so many.
That's what I hear every time.
I don't know. He's always there, has a smile, always ready to help, never seems in a bad mood.
So he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
What do you think, Tom?
I think he's awesome with that hat he always wears.
Oh, yeah.
That sombrero, man. That's how I always remember Johnny Narro. With
Very
a
good.
sombrero hanging out on a beach.
Very good. And you? Damn it.
Johnny is always good for a laugh. He's good, pretty awesome.
Okay, and now the marshal. Hey, marshal.
He knows how to drink a lot of beer.
Yeah, that is very important for
Yes,
you,
it
right?
is, yes.
Yeah, I can understand that,
See?
actually. Yeah, Shannon? What is...
Don't let him drink tequila.
You can always find Johnny when he's got wherever the sombrero is. Johnny is.
Oh, perfect.
Always a good time when Johnny's around. Always.
Good to hear that. What do you think about Johnny?
Johnny, fly, fight, win.
Aye. Crazy. Arnie.
Hey, I think Johnny is a heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker. Oh, my God. Think about it. People will see this. Are you old now?
He does got some great photos,
No, I mean it in a good way.
Okay,
He's
I hope
stolen
so.
the heart from everybody.
You're here for Johnny?
Yes.
What brings you in a relationship with Johnny? Your best memory?
He married me and my husband,
Oh,
and he's a great guy. We have a good time with him. And he wore his hat to our wedding.
right.
Yeah, he had the sombrero on. Amigo.
Amigo, right. That's cool. This is Rebecca. How do you know Johnny Narro?
Oh, man. You can't not know him. Big hat.
What is
big
the
hat.
What, yeah, big hat. That's a memory of it.
Well, that's how I know him. Everywhere I go, there's the big hat. There's Johnny Narro.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Johnny Narro is the sexiest man alive. You can take my word for it. He is the sexiest man alive. He's the sexiest man alive.
Right, Johnny. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Super excited.
Super excited.
Uber excited.
Uber excited. You look very good. Is it
funny.
possible to get the suit in your size?
No.
No?
I had to borrow my sister's.
Really? I really can see you stuck in the air, right?
Right?
Yeah. Don't move.
Or your safety glasses.
In a few moments, our ceremony will begin.
Colors. How? Recent arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Today, the men and women of the 161st Air Refueling Wing pay special tribute to Senior Master Sergeant Narro on the occasion of his retirement. On behalf of Colonel Donaldson, I would like to welcome our distinguished guests in attendance. Chief Master Sergeant Burt Reed, Command Chief, 161st Air Refueling Wing. Colonel Fausto Padilla, Commander, 161st Maintenance Group. We would also like to extend a special welcome to Sergeant Narro's family, his girlfriend, Nancy Bernstein, his former spouse, Leslie Garnham, and his daughter, Sedona. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce our presiding official, the commander of the 161st Air Refueling Wing, Colonel Donaldson.
Thanks, Caleb. Great color guard, right? Very nice. As always, a great national anthem, and it often occurs to me at these events that, you know, we spend our long time flying together. We've been a lot of, you know, and formalities, right? And protocol was never really what we did. But it's what we do, right? It's our institution doing its best to do that really well and to do that really well, and the singing and putting it all together out of respect for your career. That's what we're trying to do here. Hopefully this speech won't tarnish it too much. I'll do my best.
So this is Björn. What is your memory? What is your memory on Johnny Narro? The best moment.
Best moment. Riding buffering. Riding side by side in the desert down in Mexico and making our own video, much like we're making right now.
Okay, we will see.
Yes.
Your memory?
My best memory of Johnny is the first day that we met him. We had no idea who the fuck he was. And we were wondering, who is this guy? He's taking pictures of everyone. Is he some pervert or is he like some legit guy? Ended up being an amazing photographer, and he's still a pervert. But however, we love it for his photography. Best memory.
What is he, a pervert?
I don't even know who Johnny Narro is.
Who's the biggest motherfucker in the world?
You! Johnny Narro!
No, Johnny Narro.
Oh yeah, Johnny Narro.
I saw this at the wedding party. Johnny Narro is the sexiest man alive. You can take my word for it.
How many motorcycle owners are there in the crowd? Chief Show, you and your family have a great opportunity to make a lot of money. Our family makes and sells motorcycles, so the guard gets a 10% broker fee in business. What a great community of friends and family you have, Sergeant Narro. And we're part of it, right? The guard's part of it. Two families. It's always like worlds colliding at these things. Johnny's world is family, and then his friends, and gosh, do you have friends. And that is replicated in your guard family, and I'm one of them. And we'll get into a little bit more about you in a moment, but I wanted to talk a little bit about how long his career's been, 33 years. It's extended all the way back to Gulf War I, Desert Shield and Desert Storm. We were talking, I didn't know that. You shaved all your hair off, it's hard to see how old you are. So that was a long time ago in military years or in all of our lives, and to have been a young crew chief, C-130 crew chief. And these retirement events were always a little bit selfish because I just got done making a dozen speeches to the whole wing about readiness and bear base stuff and the war that we may face in the future. And so Johnny shows up at a little base, I forgot the name, but in United Arab Emirates in 1990, I guess. I don't know what you were, I guess an airman, crew chief. And there was nothing there. It was flat concrete. That was it. And a bunch of big crates. And those were the tents. And so then, you're wondering, you're putting chem gear on, right? In the airplane. Not sure what's going to happen. So there's a lot of people here. We're losing one of them that have a lot of understanding about the world that it can be. And he has a lot of experience. But he's been here since 1995. And he has given us a tremendous amount. A couple words that define Johnny, and I expect to see some head nods from his friends and family. One is generous with everything. Generous with his time. And I know, while I was never a crew chief, under his supervision, I know that he mentored and impacted dozens and dozens and dozens of you. And just to let you know, even though I might have been flying the plane, he also mentored me. I think any officer with any brains learns the most from senior NCOs like Sergeant Narro. What they teach us about what goes on, what to appreciate, how not to screw something up. And I learned a lot in our conversations over the years in strange places around the planet.
Oh, Johnny, shoot, man, I don't know where to start. Everything. Johnny is the most fun guy I've ever been around. He's pleasant, he's happy, he makes shit go, he's a great cook, and he's awesome to have on a boat.
Yeah, cool. And you, Tamara?
He's just a great guy.
Don't know. Don't remember anything of Johnny Narro.
You all forget?
Alcohol may have been involved.
He just loves to have fun, and he never meets a stranger. He's never met a stranger, not ever, and he never will. He will have friends all over the world, and that's why he's still my friend, because I love him. He has a heart of gold, and you cannot resist that man.
The other attribute which is really special about Johnny is his attitude. You know how to live life. I mean, every time I talk to him, I am doing it wrong. But it's not that, you work hard. You just got done talking about what you've accomplished in your life. Dedicated to Sedona. I mean, I've probably spent 12 hours of my life listening to him talk about you. I mean, he definitely loves and is proud of you. Junior, I think he tolerates you. I'm just kidding. Oh, you feel good, man. And then you're, what was it called? Former?
Yep.
Former?
Yep, I am.
Not ex. And it says a lot about how he does business in his life, right? I mean, how often is that the case? And then Emma, right? And all that you've done for him. And we talked a little bit about that relationship, which was really special. So it's not that he's an insignificant person, just out having fun all the time. He's built a wonderful family, a wonderful group of friends. He's done a great deal for his country. But he taught me a lot in how to address life. I mean, I don't think I ever once had like a sober, kind of sad, or any somber conversation with Johnny Narro. Actually, it tends for a lot of this to be funny. That's the smile, no matter what's going on in his life.
We were at Old Faithful, where the ground is dangerous to walk on, and he went out across the line and stood by the sign that said, "Don't walk, because the ground will fall down." And I'm like, all right, I'll be buddies with this guy.
Nice. Kenny, what is your best memory on Johnny Narro?
He let us stay with him in a room one time.
Oh, okay.
It's all of a sudden, we barely met him, and he's like, "Yeah, I got an extra room. You guys stay with me." I'm like,
That's
okay,
good.
cool.
He's a good guy, isn't he?
Yes,
very
awesome.
generous.
What is your best memory on Johnny Narro? Don't tell me something about the hat.
No. Halloween. Remember he was dressed up?
Oh, Gandhi. That's a good one.
Gandhi. Oh, I remember Gandhi.
Yes,
That's
was
where the
really
time went.
good one.
Yeah, right. Cool.
Congratulations, Johnny.
Oh yes, I found some chicks here. Let's go.
Love you.
Congratulations, Johnny.
Congratulations.
So awesome.
He is optimistic. He is forward-looking. He is, he struggles with the same things we all do, but the way he addresses it ends up building a super rich life. So, it's that old adage about attitude, right? What it can do for us. What is thrown at us we can't control, but we control how we react to it. And your demeanor, the way that you do things, Johnny, is something that I try to emulate, and because it's just great. And really happy for you in this retirement. Appreciative that you served here for 25 years. We benefited greatly from it. Your legacy will live on in the work and the character and the professionalism of all the maintainers you left behind, and a few of the officers that got the pleasure to work with you. Congratulations, my friend.
What do you fuckers think about Johnny Narro?
Johnny who?
I don't know.
Oh, I just heard there was free beer. And the food we had was really good. So I don't know. Oh, the guy that this party's for.
Oh yeah,
I think we're gonna go find him and thank him for all the free food.
Yeah.
I think so.
And he had a free bar too. Free bar.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know. I think he looks like that guy over there.
Dude! Narro is the sexiest man alive. You can take my word for it.
This is to certify that the President of the United States of America, authorized by Executive Order 16 January 1969, has awarded the Meritorious Service Medal to Senior Master Sergeant Johnny Narro for meritorious service 19 November 1985 to 9 February 2020. Senior Master Sergeant Johnny Narro distinguished himself in the performance of outstanding service to himself in service to his nation while assigned to the 161st Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. Sergeant Narro joined the United States Air Force in 1985. His initial duty location was working C-130s at McClellan Air Force Base before transferring to Rhein-Main Air Base, Germany in 1987. Sergeant Narro separated from active duty in 1991 after Desert Storm. In 1994, Sergeant Narro joined the 349th Equipment Maintenance Squadron at Travis Air Force Base in California until a position became available at the 161st, where he finally planted his roots as a crew chief. He held several key positions throughout his career, including Assistant Crew Chief, Lead Crew Chief, Inspection Dock Superintendent, and Aircraft Maintenance Squadron Superintendent, which he held 2 times. He tirelessly led the maintenance group through over 24 exercises, including Neptune Eagle, Neptune Falcon, and Neptune Hawk, producing combat-ready, mission-focused airmen. Throughout his 30 years of service, Sergeant Narro deployed in support of Operations Desert Shield, Desert Storm, Northern Watch, Joint Forge, and Enduring Freedom. Sergeant Narro's unmatched work ethic and superior leadership drove the Aircraft Maintenance Squadron to achieve a 70% mission completion rate, supporting 19,358 flying hours and 4,219 sorties. The singularly distinctive accomplishments of Sergeant Narro reflect great credit upon himself, the Air National Guard, and the United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Colonel Donaldson will now retire Sergeant Narro.
Sure.
Publish order.
Attention to orders. By order of the Secretary of the Air Force, Senior Master Sergeant Johnny Narro is relieved from his military duty effective 9 February 2020 in the grade of Senior Master Sergeant. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. At this time, Master Sergeant Steele will present the certificate of retirement. The certificate reads, "From the Armed Forces of the United States of America to all who shall see presence greeted. This is to certify that Senior Master Sergeant Johnny Narro, having served faithfully and honorably, was retired from the United States Air Force on the 9th day of February 2020. Signed, Scott L. Rice, Lieutenant General, United States Air Force, Director, Air National Guard, and David L. Goldfein, General, United States Air Force, Chief of Staff." Chief Master Sergeant Mock, please would you come up to present the certificate of appreciation from Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force. It reads, "I am proud to join your friends and family in congratulating you on your retirement from the United States Air Force. Senior Master Sergeant Johnny Narro, the achievements and contributions you have made throughout your career are indicative of the core values of our great service. Your retirement is well deserved, but your selfless contributions will sorely be missed. On behalf of all airmen, thank you for your faithful and devoted service to our nation. As this chapter in your life closes and a new one begins, I hope the years ahead are filled with more great memories and continued success. Signed, Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, Caliph O. Wright." Thank you, Chief Mock. Chief Gibbons will now present the Presidential Certificate of Appreciation. The certificate reads, "For service in the Armed Forces of the United States of America, presented to Sergeant Johnny Narro, I extend to you my personal thanks and the sincere appreciation of a grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history with a devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with the proud traditions of military service. I trust that in the coming years you will maintain an active interest in the armed forces and the purpose for which you serve. Those who will follow you in your footsteps will draw inspiration from your commitment, dedication, and sacrifices made to ensure the protection to our American freedoms. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future." Signed, Donald J. Trump, Commander-in-Chief. Thank you, Chief Gibbons.
The best memory is when he became engaged to my daughter Leslie. And she found her ring in a little whizzer that went around in a circle on a Christmas tree. And that's that. And my relationship with Johnny, he's like the son I never had.
Liebe Johnny Narro. Oh, yeah. Yes,
German.
of course. So the first time I met Johnny was at Oktoberfest, actually, that the German Air Force put on. And yeah, it was a good time. And I didn't know Johnny yet, and he was wearing the Gandhi outfit. And I was like, who the hell is this guy at Oktoberfest wearing the India Gandhi? It looked like Gandhi. Anyway, long story short, how I got to meet him was we had to carry this gal out to an Uber, dragging her by her toes, and he helped me drag her out, and that's how we met and became good friends.
Oh, cool. Cool story.
That's probably the best, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, we have lots of memories. Oh my gosh, what's the best? Oh my gosh, let me see. What's the best memory of Johnny?
What? Do you have a memory on him?
Okay, when we went to go to see the Black Moods, I believe he was seeing somebody special for the first time. He was mauling her to death, but it was a good event. It was with the Black Moods. Was that? Remember, Johnny, the Black Moods or the bathroom on one of your birthdays? Back to my lovely wife, Lucy.
But I want to say something.
Okay.
Every memory with Johnny, it's amazing, okay?
Yeah.
Every time he comes to our bar, it's always fun. He's always so positive. I remember the day when he came to my Czechoslovakian food dinner. He loved it and it was fun. And every time we see in the door the big hat, then we are happy because Johnny is in the house.
Perfect. Okay, Johnny, close. 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 Cheers.
Cheers.
Just drinking with them and just partying with them. That's my best memory with them. And just being a good friend.
That's good. Thank you. And yours?
Oh, I did the sombrero.
Johnny Narro is the sexiest man alive. You can take my word for it.
This flag is presented as a token of appreciation for his 33 years of dedicated service. Major Ellison, at this time, will you please present Sergeant Narro with the Arizona flag and certificate? The Arizona flag was designed by Colonel Charles Harris, Adjutant General of Arizona, 1912 to 1918, and 1923 to 1928. In designing the flag, the first consideration was historical value. The second, the colors. The blue was taken from the blue of the Union flag. Since Arizona was the largest producer of copper in the nation, and the star was an emblem which was considered to be easily distinguished, the copper star found its place in the blue field. As a western state, it was thought the effective of the rays of the setting sun would be appropriate to the Arizona flag, and these rays, the red and gold of the old Spanish colors of Coronado, were then used. The first flag was sewn by Nan D. Hayden. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and affixed the great seal of the state of Arizona, done at the Capitol this 28th day of January 2020. Signed, Michelle Reagan, Secretary of State. Thank you, Major Ellison. Master Sergeant Fitzgerald, at this time, would you please come forward to present Sergeant Narro with his final approach. The final approach is another special gift from the wing, personally signed by commanders, supervisors, peers, subordinates, and other friends of the wing to say good luck and thank you for your untiring dedication and faithful commitment to the wing and nation. Thank you, Sergeant Fitzgerald. Sedona, will you please come forward to present John with the retirement pin? Thank you, Sedona. Can I please ask Senior Master Sergeant Meekin to approach the stage for the presentation of the shadow box to Sergeant Narro?
They had a little trouble with it. Because if you notice right here, you got Pope sitting in here. And then down there you see that monkey. So it was a little bit of an oxymoron.
Thank you, Sergeant Meehan. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Senior Master Sergeant Retired Johnny Narro.
I don't know what happened. First off, thank you, Sergeant Lorenz. And everybody that helped put the ceremony together. A lot of work behind the scenes. Great job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Copperheads, friends, family, although really everybody's family, more than friends. Thank you all for coming. It means the world to me. I don't know how I got so lucky. Amazing friends, amazing family, amazing adventures, and an amazing career. And I would not be who I am today if I had not walked into that recruiter's office and signed up and met the amazing people and traveled the world with the best of the best and been lucky enough to meet people like Jim Hunt, one of my best friends. Where are you, Jim?
Actually, there's too many memories to even say.
I think so.
Me and him have been friends for over 30 years, mostly started in Germany. But I guess probably one of the best ones, we did a motorcycle ride around the country. We're in Savannah, Georgia, sitting on a back patio, and Johnny's looked at me and goes, "You know, Bubba, we've done forgotten we're outliving the most people we've ever met." And that's no words are more true than that. The places and things we've done, we've been all over the world. 28 countries, 48 states, we've had a beer in every one of them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Holiday dinner, you know, it's big. And we met overseas in Germany while on active duty, and met at the bar. Went to work the next day, and he shows up, and best friends ever since. Then I got out of the military, and I moved here. I went to the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute, and he called his brother Darryl and said, "Hey, my buddy's coming to Phoenix. Needs a place to stay while he finds an apartment." And I knocked on Darryl's door, and he said, "Keg's in the back room." And the Hunt family, and Emma, and Grandma and Grandpa, and Aunt Jan, and Uncle Jim, they just took me right in. And I didn't miss one holiday with that family, full time I've been here. And Sedona has known nothing but them as family. And whenever I was TDY, I never worried about anything, because I knew they were here. And, you know, and obviously Leslie. Don't look at me like what? They were just there, and I never had to worry. And that's a huge, huge thing in the military when you're deployed and you're wondering if everything's okay, or if there's something that goes wrong, you know there's always somebody there to take care of it. And I just want to say thank you. And then there's circles. I like to talk about circles. You know, I've got my Copperhead circle. I've got my motorcycles circle. I've got some sailing buddy circles. I've got some European circles. And it's just like, it's like the Olympics flag. I like it, all those little circles, and they're just amazing. Amazing. And they brought so many people together, and I've had such a rich life. And I'm so grateful every day, and I do my best to appreciate it all. I wouldn't be who I am today without all the interaction of everyone here. So thank you to all of you. For you young kids, get it done. That crew chief world, I couldn't ask for anything better. It was an amazing career for me. And I've traveled the world, and I've loved every minute of it. And if I could do it all again, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Yeah, that's about it. I can't believe it. So I've got just a few tokens of appreciation for some of the amazing women in my life. All of you. I'd give flowers to all of you if I could. So if you'll just bear with me for a second. Just a few. Navigator. Awesome. When you buy the spinny, they give you a free bucket. Thanks, Ken.
Sergeant Narro, the men and women of the Arizona Air National Guard are proud to have served with you. We will always cherish your knowledge, wisdom, dedication, and friendship. We wish you well in the beginning of a new chapter of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the departure of the official party. After the departure of the official party, please join in congratulating Sergeant Narro and his family on their receiving honors. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Sergeant Narro and his family invite you to join them for the refreshments. Thank you for attending.
Are your safety glasses?
Hold on, girl, now wait just a minute. I've got something to say, you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see.
Are you hungry?
I already ate. It was awesome.
So it's so easy to just have to lie. Who's the sexiest man alive? Johnny Narro!
Johnny Narro!
Yeah! Okay, the sexiest man alive in the real world is me. Yeah, or me. I'm second. So who's the sexiest man alive?
Obi Kruger.
Johnny Narro?
Obi Kruger.
I'm second.
I don't even know who Johnny Narro is.
He looks like that guy over there.
Cheers!
Oh man, it was when we rode into Chopper Town and froze our asses off, and I thought I was gonna run through these tents coming in the back of the Burro Inn. My first and last freaking camp off the back of my bike trip was with Johnny Narro.
My brother, that's the first person he met in Arizona. He came to stay with me. He's been part of my family ever since. I love him. He's still playing. Look at Johnny.
And yours?
It was before he was born.
I know.
The best part is just getting locked in the porta potty.
Oh, Johnny Narro is awesome. He actually married me and my wife. He did our services. He did a great job. He was awesome. He's a great friend, and I wish him well in anything he does.
You ain't nothing but a crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no real man.
There's so many Johnnies!
They said you were out of pack. That was just a lie. They said you were. That was just a lie.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
They said you were out of pack. That was just a lie. They said you were out of pack. No one's
That was an emotional day. We had a good time at the ceremony, and we raise our glasses to you, Johnny, Nancy. Cheers, Arnie. Cheers. So, cheers on you, Johnny. And how was it for you, Nancy?
It was
Today.
amazing for me. It was not only to learn of your service and all the accolades that you earned, but everything that was said was exactly how we all feel about you. Your generosity, your human spirit, everything, and your mentorship with all the people that you know. And all I can say is that this last year, spending time with you and all the wonderful things we've done, the places we've gone, and the people we've met has just been priceless. And I can't thank you enough for being in my life, and I hope that I will still get to continue to join you on more good, fun adventures.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, Arnie, what do you think about today?
Oh, but I think.
Yeah, raise the
it's,
glass. It's always perfect.
I thank you for your friendship, Johnny. I thank you for your generosity. And I thank you for just being this human being that you are. And I wish that you always be what you are and don't change anything because you are good how you are. And I love you and I wish you all the best. And yeah, I hope you get lucky on your new way and your new episode in your life. So, love you.
Okay, love you too, Johnny. So this were now two girls, and now it's me. So you are the right motherfucker, and I love you. And I never met a person like you. So I'm just 30 years old right now, and I never met a person like you. So be as you are. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your retirement, and have a good time. I hope you enjoy the video. I did my best, and all your friends did your best. No, their best. That's the right word, yeah. Yeah, never forget I'm German. Maybe I don't find the right word. But anyway, enjoy the video. It's your retirement video, and we are so happy to know you as a friend. So, thank you very much, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Tschüss.
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 Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.